Hi, this is Megan from Tactus Therapy, and today I'm going to show you how to use language therapy for severe aphasia. So I'm going to show you how to make this app as easy as it can be for the people who are struggling the most with all areas of language. So let's first look at Comprehension Therapy. This app works on understanding single words through listening or reading. So in Comprehension Therapy, what we're going to do is go into an activity and change the difficulty to easy. And what this is going to do is make sure that the other choices around the right answer are as far removed from the right answer as possible. And for number of choices, we're going to pick just 2. This is the easiest setting. If this is too easy, you can put it on 3 or put it back to auto, where it will adjust with your performance. Now for categories, we might want to just focus on one category. So maybe we just want to work on food.
Tea.
So here you can see we have 2 options, tea and question. They're not very related. There's only 2. We can hit repeat.
Tea.
Or we can see the hint. By pressing the hint at the top, you get the written word.
Chocolate.
Okay, you can see chocolate, very different from a toenail. This keeps it pretty easy and the hint is there. Okay, you can do this in all of the exercises, so you can work on reading as well on the easy level, 2 choices. Again, picking just one category. If you do use the hint a lot and you don't like seeing your answer scored incorrect, you can go into the settings and hide the score. You can also turn off auto advance so it doesn't go so quickly, and you'll have a chance to talk about the pictures, try to repeat after the app.
Pants.
Pants. Okay. Now we'll go on to naming therapy and see how we can make naming therapy as simple as possible. Now with naming therapy, naming practice is the exercise that you're going to use, and I would turn off the 3, 4, and 5 syllable words. I would probably also turn off some of the less helpful practice cues, leaving on the ones on the right, turning off the ones on the left. Now here, I'm going to go into categories. I'm going to hit Add, Edit, Custom. So I'm going to work just on the words that matter to me. So I've created a category called Family. I've got an item in there that's my dog. So I've added this picture, recorded the name, set the number of syllables, so that this can be a word that I practice using this app. And practicing rover is going to be a lot more meaningful to me than practicing banana. The other thing I can do with naming is go into the settings and choose my word list. So I'm going to turn off all of the words in the app except for the ones that really are meaningful. So I'm going to just pick a handful of words like maybe book and bowl. So you can go through the whole list. There's hundreds of words. And if you've put in any of your own words, you'll see those in here too. And you want to make sure those are turned on. Rope and rice. Just as a sample, we need 6 items. We'll do raspberries. Okay, so now when I go in, and you'll see that most of my categories don't have any items, but I'm going to go in and practice, and I get book. I've got the whole word.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Book. Correct. And then I've got all my cues for my custom items as well. Okay, and you'll see all of those items. Now what you won't see in here is raspberries, because that has more syllables than I turned on. So you just have to watch that. Because you see here I turned off the 3, 4, and 5 syllable words. Okay, so we're going to focus on only a few words, add our own items, turn off the unhelpful cues, and limit the syllable length in naming therapy. Now in reading therapy, just like comprehension, I can change the number of choices to 2. And I can use these matching activities to work on my reading understanding. And if I need a hint, I can listen.
Beating heart. Healthy habit.
And I can use my listening to help my reading. Okay. And finally, in writing therapy, to make this as easy as possible, I would recommend going into the settings again, customizing your word list so that you only have a handful of words that you really want to work on. We'll just pick a few here. Okay, we're going to pick 6 of these. Okay. And then when you go in, focus on fill in the blank or copy. These are the easier activities. And again, change the difficulty to easy and turn off these really long words. So maybe just leave 3 and 4 letter words on. We're going to put the missing letter into place.
L. Ball. D. Bed. L. Bell. B. Bat.
Okay. And if we want to work on copying, we can do that as well. Again, turning off all the extra letters, selecting our words, and here we put all the letters in place.
B. E. D. Bed.
And if you need a hint, you can press hint, and it'll put the first one in place for you.
E. L. L. Bell.
So again, we'll put the first one in place.
A. T. Bat.
Okay, and like in the other apps, you can hide the score, you can turn off auto advance, and you can change the other settings. But this makes it a pretty easy app to use for someone with severe aphasia. And again, with this app, I highly recommend when you go in, on the category screen, press Add Edit Custom, set up a new category, and add things like family members, friends, pets, places, and the favorite things that your person with aphasia is motivated to say, write, read, and understand. And that's how you use language therapy on the easiest settings for people with severe aphasia.